Okay, today we start Hebrews lesson 2, Jewish beliefs and texts, and the essential question is, how have Jewish ideas shaped modern laws? All right, just as a preview, let's take a look at some simple true and false statements here. If you're sitting at home, you can answer these one at a time and just keep pausing the tape while I go through these with you. All right? So they're simple true and false. Some of them are review, some of them are not. For example, this one is not a review. The Dead Sea Scrolls are the first 5 books of the Bible. 3, 2, 1. That is false. The next one, the Talmud is the first 5 books of the Bible. Pause it and think about it. 3, 2, 1. False. This is a review one. Abraham originally lived in Mesopotamia. True or false? 3, 2, 1. That's true. Here's another review from last lesson. Moses led the Hebrews out of Egypt. 3, 2, 1. Also true. This is new. All the ideas of Jewish culture come from the 10 Commandments. 3, 2, 1. That's false. There's more to Jewish culture than just the 10 Commandments. How about this one? Monotheism is the belief in only one God. 3, 2, 1. That's true. The Hebrews believed in only one God. That's a review from last week. 3, 2, 1. Also true. The Torah is the same as the 10 Commandments. That's new because we haven't talked about the Torah yet. 3, 2, 1. Best guess? False. The Torah is the first 5 books of the Bible. Now, I don't know if you were paying attention, but on the first 2 5-book statements, they were both false, so this one is true. The Torah is the first 5 books of the Bible. The synagogue is a Jewish house of worship. That could be a new topic for you. 3, 2, 1. That is true. God gave Moses the 10 Commandments. That's a review. 3, 2, 1. True. Jewish culture has almost completely disappeared today. What do you think? 3, 2, 1. That's false. Priests received messages from God and taught them to others. In ancient Hebrew culture, 3, 2, 1. That is false. Prophets did that. And this is the last review. King David established Jerusalem as the capital of Israel.
There will be a social studies meeting in
3,
the accountant's room
2,
in 5
1.
minutes.
That is true.
Social studies meeting in accountant's
And
room
I'm going to have to go to the
in
social
5
studies
minutes.
meeting. So I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back now. Let's go to the next screen. On this screen, I want you to take any old piece of paper you have at home, number it 1 to 13, and pause the tape and fill in the 13 blanks with the words from the word bank. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's fill them in together. Most importantly, let me make sure this is not going to write. Most importantly, Jews believed in one God. The Hebrew name for God is Yahweh, which is never pronounced by Jews as it is considered too holy. Number 7, the blank in only one God, the belief in only one God is called what? It's called monotheism. Many people believe that Judaism was the world's first monotheistic religion. It is certainly the oldest such religion that is still widely practiced today. How did you do? Did you get all 13 or did you give up? All right, let's see what we got here. All right. Now, the next thing we want to do is we want to go to our folders. So take any old piece of paper at home and set it up like this. Hebrews Lesson 2, Belief and Texts. Your essential question is, how have Jewish beliefs helped shape modern laws? Now, you can copy that whole piece of paper down if you want, okay? But go ahead and pause the tape and just get the essential question and then put the word vocab there. 3, 2, 1. All right, now let's go back to here and let's do the vocab together. All right, I'll pull a word out. You stop the tape and see if you can tell where it goes before I put it there. Basic beliefs, rules, or laws. 3, 2, 1. That is principles. How'd you do? Did you get it? Let's try the blue one. 2,000-year-old Jewish writings. Dead Sea Scrolls. Jewish house of worship. Synagogue. People who receive messages from God. That is the prophets. Set of lessons for everyday life. That's what the Talmud is. Belief in only one God. That's monotheism. Remember, mono is the prefix for one. The means God, and ism means the belief in something. Okay, we've got 2 left. The most sacred text of Judaism. That's the Torah. And sacred means holy, highly valued, deserving great respect. If you don't have those, pause the tape now and copy all those words and definitions down. Alrighty, the next thing we want to do is in your notebook or on another sheet of paper, I want you to take a minute and set up a piece of paper like so. Alright, right there. Question set, pages 208 to 210. You need a section for Jewish beliefs, QA, and a section for belief in one God, Q1, A1, Q2, A2. Pause the tape and set up a piece of paper like that. Okay, now the reason we're setting our paper up like this is because we're going to be looking at pages 208 to 210 in the textbook. So find your textbook right now and open it up to this page here, 208. Pause anytime you need to if I'm going too fast. Now our first section is Jewish beliefs anchor their society. Now notice in our folder we wrote Jewish beliefs Q and A. We have one Q and one A for one question and one answer. Notice there's only one paragraph in that section. Okay? Now let's read the paragraph. Religion is the foundation upon which the Jews base their whole society. In fact, much of Jewish culture is based directly on Jewish beliefs. The central beliefs of Judaism are the beliefs in God, education, justice, and obedience. Now we want to make one question from that paragraph which can be answered from the paragraph. Now the easiest question we can do would be simply, what are the central beliefs of Judaism? And the answer, God, education, justice, and obedience. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in my, I'm going to put that right here in my paper. There we go. Question set, 208. Jewish beliefs. Question, what are the four central beliefs of Judaism? Answer, God, education, justice, and obedience. So if you want, right now, write that question and that answer in your paper. I'll put it back up here so you can see it. 3, 2, 1. Now, let's take a look at the next section. Oops, sorry. Belief in one God. Now notice in our notebook paper, we have belief in one God, Q1, A1, Q2, A2. That's because we have 2 paragraphs in that section. So we're going to have a question and an answer for each paragraph. Okay, so let's read the first paragraph together. Most importantly, Jews believe in one God. The Hebrew name for God is Yahweh, which is never pronounced by Jews, as it is considered too holy. The belief in only one God is called monotheism. Many people believe that Judaism was the world's first monotheistic religion. It is certainly the oldest such religion that is still widely practiced today. Now, we need to think of one question from that paragraph that you can answer in that paragraph. All right? Take a second and try that. Now, let's see what I came up with. This was my question. What is the oldest monotheistic religion practiced today? Can you answer that from the paragraph? What is the oldest monotheistic religion practiced today? Well, let's go see. It right here, it is certainly the oldest such religion still practiced today. So my question is, what is it? The answer is monotheism. No, I'm sorry, the answer is Judaism. Darn it. Judaism. Notice I based my question on the word it in the last sentence. Now, what I want you to do is come up with a second question and a second answer from the belief in one God section. When you're finished with that, you keep going through the rest of the pages, okay, 208 to 210. For belief in education, you only need one question and answer because there's only one paragraph. For justice and righteousness, you need a Q1A1, Q2A2. Let's see what's left. Justice and righteousness, 208, 209. Then you need to have a section for observance of religious and moral laws right here. And let's count the paragraphs for that. We have observance is 1, the most important is 2, like the 10 Commandments is 3, among the Mosaic laws is 4, in many Jewish communities is 5, and then you can stop there. That's 2, is that 210? Goodness gracious, that's 210, yes. Okay, so you can stop there. So you need 5 questions and answers for the observance of religious and moral law. So set your paper all the way up. I take you out to justice and righteousness. You need to add the rest of it. So you have a section and then questions. All right, and that's what we're going over in the next couple of days. After that, we will work our way through this. This you can download off the internet. I have it there. It goes with the same pages, 208 to 213. It walks you through the whole chapter. Okay? You can do that at home and have that ready when you come back to school. And that should take care of it.